Star Wars.
A galaxy far, far away, I guess.
Even the transition, they have the Star Wars.
Yeah.
Wow. Someone on here always wanted to do this.
Not even
New
that title.
Hope.
But meanwhile, back at the school. Where's Caleb, though? Caleb ain't dap him up yet.
I, for one, am sick of having profound personal discoveries.
Me too.
I, for one, am also great at kicking ass.
That's
How do we
right.
find this guy?
I do this for a living.
Yeah, see, you've been replaced.
Oh, for the love of God, let's go.
Right.
I found out that weapon can only be wielded by the chosen.
Well, she's sitting right.
So you gotta figure that out too.
I guess deep down, I always knew that it was you.
Wow.
Fire it up! Cue the music!
Your Lord, Marshall.
That's right.
This is your pattern.
Yeah,
You're drawn to high-risk situations.
Yeah.
And your gravity pulls other people along with you.
that's right. Get some sutures.
Where are the supernaturals?
Young Hope Mikaelson.
Oh, Marshall, I'm here to rescue you.
Look at yourself! The original
Wait,
Hope.
that was actually everything.
That was everything.
I thought we were cool.
Dad,
Shut up.
I've been a Jedi all my life.
I do this. Yo, there's 3 of y'all.
Right. And make sure it's dead this time.
Notice.
That's right. Stop playing with me. No.
Oh.
Salvatore.
Who's that?
This is her revelation.
I have to become the tribe.
That's
Become the
right. Don't get too close now.
Right.
Y'all had a little.
Come in.
My whole life has been one trauma after another trauma, and if I have to become a tri-bred, it's like I'm stuck in that trauma forever.
I don't see it that way.
There's no reason why you can't be whatever you want to. A
Eternal.
new hope.
Eternal.
How'd you sleep?
Come on, Legacies. Bring it back.
Bring it.
Legacies fans, we're back on Binge Twins TV. First of all, if you're a fan of Legacies and the impending tri-bred moment, you need to be subscribed to Binge Twins. I was not expecting to enjoy that episode as much as I did, but it was low-key everything.
They did a lot of good things in this episode.
Yeah.
Like, obviously the season has been shortened because of like COVID and they're still catching up and stuff. So we were reading some stuff from Brett Matthews about the show and like what they were getting ready to do with this episode in lieu of the fact that it's a pre-finale
Right.
that really shouldn't be a pre-finale, but they kind of rearranged it that way. And we were skeptical about this whole Star Wars setup, but what they introduced in this, Little Hope,
That reveal was everything.
was everything. Little Hope, like that was awesome. I mean, if you've been on this channel, if you've been keeping up with our Legacies coverage this season, we've been huge on bringing back anything that resembles
Legacy,
the past,
right.
the legacy, the lineage.
Nostalgia, and honestly, they used Star Wars to do that very well. I
Yeah.
thought the writing was strong. The Star Wars scenes were my favorite moments. I didn't care
Actually very
anything
cool.
about MG and Caleb and anything going on with the Salvatore School. Like, get back to Hope. You know,
Yeah.
I want this to be all about Hope. She is the chosen one at the end of the day. She's the only tri-bred that's ever been created. We just wanted more attention on Hope, and we wanted more acknowledgement that she is the chosen one, and for her to elevate into her fullest potential. And they actually used this crazy episode to do that very well. Seeing that little girl take that helmet off as Young Hope was everything.
That
Like,
was
I
one
will
of the
take
biggest
that.
moments of the season.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the best moments of the season.
We're not going to get Klaus or Elijah. You know, Freya's obviously just, you know, in the bayou
Right.
at the corner,
Yeah.
just living her own life. Honestly, that actress as young Hope was iconic.
Yeah, she was.
On the originals and
Absolutely.
some of Legacies probably too. I can't really remember. She was everything.
Yeah.
So seeing that actress come out, like, and seeing that actress make that appearance on this episode was just as significant to me as any other cast member from Legacies or the originals for that matter, you know?
All we're trying to do, we said episodes ago, let's fight Malivore.
Yeah.
Give us Malivore against Hope, Lizzie, and Josie. Let's throw down. Let's do this. Hope has admitted that she knows she has to become the Tribrid. Now, Josie and Lizzie talking about, we won't let that happen. We'll fight him with you. That doesn't mean anything. Like, I feel like it's your typical, they'll be winning and they'll be doing really good, and then something's gonna happen. It's like, okay, we only have one option. We know what has to happen now.
It was really inevitable for Hope, Lizzie, and Josie to come together and finally settle the score in a way, clear the air. I feel like throughout this show, we've had so many of these conversations. Like, we know that Lizzie used to be triggered because Hope was the favorite of their dad. We know that Josie always played second fiddle to like, we already knew what these childhood issues were, but this kind of finally felt like closure. Like, okay, the three of us really need to stick together, and that's really all I need. I need the big three versus Malivore, and Hope just needs to become the Tribrid. I don't think we need to try to resist and say, you know, Hope, you're not by yourself. We won't let that happen. I think we should forget all of that.
Let it happen. And I disagree with her stance that becoming a Tribrid, like, I get it, living forever means that you have to live forever and live with your pain and all that stuff forever, but you are more powerful than all of that.
Right.
Like, just let it happen, and then you'll see, like, how much better life is. Like she said, she's been living a traumatic life already. Like, I see it in the opposite. Like, I don't think becoming a Tribrid is gonna amplify that. I mean, sure, you become a target, and you are gonna have a lot, you know, you're gonna have more drama and not less, but your
It's your
ability to deal with it
destiny.
is going to be
Yes.
extremely heightened. I mean, you're a
Absolutely.
Tribrid. No one can touch you. Like,
I mean, technically, you've literally been trained since you were a child to be the
For
Tribrid
this.
and for this moment by the original vampires, your family who is a literal royal family in the supernatural world, and that's why I loved seeing young Hope in this episode. Young Hope was a little beast back in originals days.
yeah.
Growing up in New
Very
Orleans,
powerful.
witches
Very
around,
powerful.
you know, Vincent used to come at people with, you know, little Hope had to step up and do some powerful spells at that age. So you've been groomed for this, Hope, you know, like, but I think it's just great in terms of the writing that now as the audience, we know what she knows what we know, you know what I mean? Like, there's no more question now about how do we defeat Malivore? What's the spell to kill him? You know, like, everyone knows kind of what the deal is at this point. And what they choose to do with it, we'll see next week, but I'm sure everything will come full circle. Cleo will come in. I told you, Dr. Saltzman, I told you
I
the
think I
fate
found
of
the
yeah, like,
I discovered an artifact in the museum.
is that the Ascendant? I'm definitely curious to hear what all of you thought about this episode. Our Legacies videos have been just a little bit behind, but we're catching up, as you can tell by now. But yeah, let us know how you guys felt about the Star Wars references. We're Star Wars fans anyway,
Right,
so the nostalgia
right.
was there. The music, the transitions, the costumes were everything, very on point. So honestly, kudos to the Legacies production team for really committing to the mise-en-scène of it all, because it worked, you know,
they had
visually.
someone on staff that always wanted to do that.
This was a
that
childhood
they lived
dream
out
come
their dream.
true.
Someone on their staff wrote it when they were 11 years old.
That's right.
That's exactly
I was
what's
11.
happening here. Yeah. I'm very much looking forward to a season 4 of straight Tribrid Hope and whatever that entails. I think that's gonna, I mean, in season 4, this show could actually get the most interesting as it's ever been with her becoming a
could see
Tribrid. It's a
that.
huge
Yeah.
turning point. It's a huge moment we've all been
Absolutely.
waiting for.
I think the COVID setbacks just have, you know, a little bit of lag with the storyline, but I think season 4 could end up being the one here.
You probably won't really be able to judge this until we get into season 4, because there are episodes in season 4 to start out that should have been in
supposed to
season
be
3.
season
Like,
3,
they're clearly just doing what they can to rearrange.
Yeah.
So given that, I'm ready for this finale.
Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments down below. We will always honor Hope and the Tribrid. Even after the season is over, whenever this video's up, just know that we will always be
in
Legacies
service
fans.
of Danielle Rose Russell.
That's right.
Ready and waiting.
We will still
and
harass
willing.
Danielle Rose Russell to get on our channel. Like, we will
right.
always be tapped into Legacies, period.
always and forever. The mantra.
That's the mantra. That image of Hope with the yellow
With the
eye as the
eyes,
I mean, everyone was losing it.
The tribrid.
needs to become the
become
tribrid.
the tribrid. The only.
Fulfill your destiny.